Oh man, straight off of WPL's website. There it is, the 1/10 scale Kai truck, little Suzuki Carry. Uh, and I'll tell you why I did this. When I originally saw these things, I thought it was just going to be like a novelty thing, and I thought it was really cool, but it just wasn't for me. Then I've seen so many videos of guys taking these things and customizing them, and even going as far as turning these things into drift trucks, which I'm not a drifter, but to see the things that they're pulling off with this truck is unbelievable. And for the price point of this thing, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Now, when I placed the order for this one here, I did opt for a couple extra parts. What I did is, obviously, it does not have 12 millimeter hexes on it. I opted for the additional hexes, so I can run another wheel with 12 millimeter hexes. I also opted for another rear end just in case, because I did not know. I should have done a little more research. If I'd have done the research, I could have got this thing a lot quicker off of eBay, but I didn't. I went ahead and got it directly from WPL's website, and it took a little longer to get here, but it was well worth the wait. And I thought that I would open this thing up and let you guys take a look at it. It's an amazing little piece from what I've seen on it. I cannot wait to crack the box on this thing. So let's get started on it. Check this thing out. Oh my God, look at that. It's actually packaged pretty well, man. Look at this. You know, that is super, super cool. And here we go, you guys. Check him out. You've got to be kidding me. And here's all the parts. So they must have put them in there before shipped out. Check that thing out, I've never been as excited for ready to run in my life. These things are just too cool. Just too cool. Oh my gosh. So, as you can see, hard body. Where are you going to find a hard body 10th scale rig for this kind of price? You're just not going to do it. Interior. Yeah, I mean, although it's not great, but it's got an interior in it, and my gosh, man. I'm assuming, yeah, that's where the battery goes, up under here. But I mean, Lord. Extra parts. Look at this thing. Metal drive shaft. I didn't order that, it just came with it. Here are some extra parts. Looks like a battery box, I guess. Headache rack for the back. That is cool. And what else we got in here? There's a small screwdriver. There's a mirrors. Looks like some turn signal or light covers, whatever you want to say. Little decal sheet, which I probably won't use. But that's really cool. So we got that. Here's the drive shaft. Another decal sheet. There is the metal rear end. Another rear end for the entire truck. That's super cool. That is really cool. I figured I'd do this just in case, because I didn't know how reliable this thing was going to be. So, and then here are the hexes I was talking about right there. So we got that. Instruction sheet or instruction manual, if you want to call it a manual. It's just 2 pages, looks like. Hope you can read Chinese. Oh, it's got English on the other side. Cool! Cool. And then, a little radio. Check him out. That is just too much, man. A little radio. I mean, it's not like what we use out in the field, but to get this thing up and running, that's pretty solid, man. I mean, the little steering wheel there it's actually a rubber piece, and the handle feels rubber-ish. Gotta get some batteries in this thing. Let's get this thing charged up, and and take a look at it and see what we got. Okay, everybody. So while the battery was charging, and might I say it is an absolutely tiny battery. If you take your index finger and your middle finger and stick them together like such, that's about as big as that battery is. About that long. Little 2-cell job. It's like a nickel metal or whatever it is. Comes with the charger. Came with the charger. So it's a USB charger. Put it to my cell phone charger. I think it charges like 4 amps. And it's apparently ready to go. So I'm praying that this thing does not jump off of this table. So first things first, as we all know, the radio on. So we got something going on there. And I also took the time to go ahead and put the mirrors and everything on it. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, headlights. Look at that. Whoop, turn her sideways there. Steering is proportional. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. A little noisy, but first time it's been run too. You gotta be kidding me. No way. That is so cool. Check it out, man. That thing, it's got leaf springs on the back too. I need to turn it over and show you guys this stuff. Leaf springs on the back, coils on the front. I'm gonna get this thing on the floor in a minute. I just wanna. Turns on a damn dime, gives you 9 cents back. Oh, what I was gonna say is while I was charging the battery, I went ahead and put the mirrors and the headache rack and the side marker lights on it. So that is so daggum cool, guys. Look at that thing. Now, from what I understand, the headlights are there. Oh, you guys can see the headlights on it. I don't have to tell you that. But what I understand is if this thing loses contact with the radio, the headlights will flash. So I'm going to take a chance. Hopefully, they don't dive off the table, but we're going to see right now. Cut it off. Look at that. So it's telling you that it's either your radio's off, your battery's off, battery's dead in your radio, whatever. So let's turn her back on. Bam. Locked in there. She's ready to rock and roll again. That is the coolest freaking thing I have ever seen in my life. Now, the trim on it, just the trim on it. I've got so much. There's something on here about a second speed. I don't know for sure yet, but one of these buttons on here, from what I understand, you can you get on the floor and run at 1 speed, and you can actually tap one of these buttons, and it like changes into like a second gear or a higher gear for a little more speed. Not that it's going to get out here and run with your brushless rigs or whatever. For what it is, man, you can't complain. That's really, really cool. Let me show you the bottom end of it real quick while I got it sitting here. As you can see, leaf springs, man. I'm talking, these are metal leaf springs. Now, the rear end itself, this one feels like it's plastic. The drive shaft is obviously plastic here, but they did send a metal replacement. Now, up here in the front, where are the shocks on that? It must have some kind of a tension spring. Yeah, see, now it's going to be hard for it to show, but down in there is almost like a torsion spring, but A-arms, with a lot of rebound on it, man. Look at that. A lot of rebound. And there's so many people making cool stuff for these things, like full body kits. Now, if you're a drift guy, you can deck this thing out with fender skirts and all kinds of stuff. A wing on the back, you name it. It is out there. It is crazy. And there's so many files that you can, if you guys do 3D printing, get the files, print the stuff yourself. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I did not think that for the price, this thing would be as cool as it is. The truck itself was right around $70, okay? That's for a 10th scale. Now, mind you, these trucks in real life are tiny. There's a guy that I couldn't believe it. I actually found it online around here. Being in North Carolina, I didn't think I'd ever see one of these little trucks. But there's a guy that lives 50 miles away from here that imports them and sells them here in the States. Now, he's asking crazy money for them, but if I had the extra cash, I would go up and pick one up today because I just think they're really cool. But getting back to the rig, these trucks are tiny in real life, so obviously this one is fairly small. I'll get a tape measure here in a minute, get you some measurements so you guys can know what you're looking at. But $70 for an ABS hard body. You're not going to find that anywhere. Anyway, I don't believe you would anyway. And then on top of that, now when I place my order, I probably have like $103 total in this thing. That's between the truck, the extra wheel hexes that I ordered, and the rear end, the replacement rear end. And I only did that because had I known, if I'd have done a little more research, I'd have known better. But I wanted it just in case because I did not know how reliable this thing was going to be. But I mean, I'm aching to put this on the floor and drive it. Let's do something. It's raining again, but we're going to put this thing on the floor here in the kitchen while the wife is gone. Drive it around a little bit and see what we have. How many turns on the damn dime? Oops. Another drum. Now that's regular, like I guess slow speed. We'll hit the T rate on it. That should change it up a little. The coolest thing ever. Oh, brakes. It doesn't have brakes, but boy, it'll stop. All right, let's change it back. Oh, needs to be trimmed out a little bit, but. All right, let's kill the radio. Look at that. All right, fellas, so there you go, man. That's the, oh, man, I'm still smiling. That thing just makes me so happy. There it is. That is the WPL 1/10 scale Kai truck, Kai K, whatever it is, Suzuki Carry. And I'm telling you right now, if you've been on the fence about buying one of these little trucks, pull the daggone trigger because it is an amazing little machine for the little bitty price point that it had. And I mean, that's $103 with the extra parts that I ordered for it and to get it shipped to my house. So you can't go wrong. Guys, look for big things to come with this little truck. I'm so excited about it, I'm probably going to order another one. But this time, I will order it off of eBay. There is actually a few sellers here in the States. I think one of them is based out of California. I wish I'd have done that. I'd have got it a lot sooner. The color choices are a little lacking doing it on eBay if you're trying to get it in the States. I believe they had this one and the silver one. I'll probably go with the silver one next. I was wanting to do a full color change on this truck and deck it out, but I don't think I'm going to do it to this one. I believe I'll leave this one stock. I may play with the wheels a little bit and just to see what kind of fitment I can get with a different wheel, like a touring car wheel of some sort. But in order to do a full color swap and other things, I believe I'm going to go ahead and just order another one, get it here in hopefully record time, and use that one as the guinea pig, I guess. thank you so much for taking the time to check out this little truck. I know the other guys have already put these things out there, but I want to know for sure that I'm getting a decent product before I do anything like this. So look for big things to come, better things to come, especially when the other one gets here. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Smash the notification bell. That way, whenever we put something up, you'll be the first to know. Thanks for taking the time. God bless you. God bless America. And we will catch you guys on the next video. Take care.